Kingdom people, they want to possess you. They want to possess you. So here's the deal. You have had some people who have attempted to manipulate you, control you, destiny swap with you, use you, all kind of stuff. And what has happened, Kingdom people, y'all already know, to no avail. This makes people want you even more. And what I mean by that is they were already trying to control you, manipulate you, and those kind of things, which is a form of trying to possess you. But here's the thing. Because they went through all that and they were not able to succeed at what they were attempting to do, even if at one point in time maybe they could have, where, well, you have what they call taking your power back. For others, you're just standing in your power. You didn't have to take it back because they never had any of it. You never shared any of it with them. So what's happening, Kingdom people, is when people see how you move, how wise you are, how powerful you are, they want to possess you because of that. Because in their minds, they think if they possess you with your powerful self, with your smart self, with your intelligent self, with your driven self, with your knowing how to make things happen self, they think that would make them more powerful. And so, again, they want to possess you because of your power, the power that you have. Now, we already know these are the kind of individuals, they're never going to do the work. But they realize you've done the work. So again, that's why they want to possess you. You have done the work. So since you've already done the work, if they possess you as if that's going to happen, that makes them powerful in their mind. Now, here's the thing, Kingdom people. These people are empty vessels. They're equivalent to black holes. And so it's the same thing as a narcissist. We're really speaking about some narcissists. And because the thing is, what do narcissists do? Overall, narcissists want to possess you. All those games they play, all those mind tricks and mind games, all that manipulation, all those attempts to control you are because they ultimately are attempting to or think that they possess you, which brings me to why they like to put you on what they call put you on the shelf. And put you on a shelf, they think they can put you on the shelf because they think they possess you. They want to put you on the shelf until they want to come back and play with you. Now, who puts something on the shelf and think they can come back and play with them or bring them out or whatever, except someone who thinks that they own what they put on the shelf. If you go in your kitchen, in your cabinet, and you take something out and you get out of it whatever you want, and then you put it back on the shelf, you put that back on the shelf because it belongs to you. You were able to pull it off the shelf and get out what you wanted from it because it belongs to you, or you all in your household, whatever the case may be. But when you put that thing back in the shelf, you know you can go back to it and get something from it anytime you want to. Why? Because it's yours. You possess it. You have ownership over it. And so that's the same thing with a narcissist, if you will. They think they possess you. And so, again, what has happened is there have been some people that have tried you. They have manipulated you or tried to manipulate you, tried to control you. Maybe for some of you at one point in time, some people did have a little control over you. And so what? Not anymore. Or you're working your way away from that. Whatever the case may be for you, the point is they want to dominate you. They want to possess you. And so, again, the thing is, if you've either gotten out of their control, peeped their manipulation, removed yourself from them or just move with them a different way depending on your circumstances. Because some people you have to deal with. You just learn how to deal with them differently because you didn't recognize them for who they are. And so you learn you have to deal with them a certain kind of way. And so when you do that, again, you've taken your power back. So now you're standing flat-footed, 10 toes down in your own power, sure of yourself, not letting these manipulators, these deceivers, these demons, these narcissists play with you. They're learning that you are not the one. And the reason why is because they realize that you are not the one. They can't play with you. They can't manipulate you, or they can't play with you or manipulate you anymore. And that, again, really makes them want to possess you, kingdom people, so that they can feel strong and powerful because they possess someone like you. I used to have this thing where when I come across situations, and even in my own life, when I would deal with people, specifically in or intimate relationships, romantic situations, but not always. I've even seen friendships and relationships dynamics like this. And these people would know off top that I was pretty strong, that I was a pretty driven person. But for some reason, they would go through these extremes trying to break me down. And I used to be confused about that. I didn't get it. Like, if you know, and I would hear stories too about this. Like, a young lady married this man. This man wanted to marry this man. They got married. I mean, the man wanted to marry the woman. They were dating. They got married. And this is just one story in particular, but I've heard several like this, which brings me to the point that I'm getting ready to make. So they get together. They going together, whatever. Having a longer term relationship, get engaged. Now, this man knows this woman is strong, driven. That's actually why he's attracted to her. Now, this can go the other way around too. A man with a woman, or, a woman with a man, should I say. But it's more prevalent with a man dealing with a woman. And so they know already what you are. This man already know what she is. Again, that's why he attracted to her. But then he get with her, marry her, and try to break her down and try to control her. And I would be like, he knew what she was. Why would you get with somebody if that's not, my thing is, if that's not what you want, go get somebody weaker. Go get somebody else. Why are you trying to break down this strong person, independent person that might be sharing their independence with you? Now they're interdependent, but the point is that you're trying to break them. I would be like, why? I don't get that. That makes no sense to me. But I've learned it's because they feel like that'll make them more powerful if they can break that strong woman down. See, I've learned that weak men or women, they try to break down strong men or women because they feel like it would make them more powerful. We would think that they would go after weak people and try to break them down. But what I've learned is you don't have to do much breaking down with a weak person. Not that they don't do it, because they do that too. But they really feel like they have really done a big one when they break you down because of how strong you are. And so in breaking you down, they feel like they can possess you. So what am I saying? They've learned that you're so strong. They couldn't get one over on you. They can't manipulate you. They can't do none of that. Even if at one point in time they did. They know now they can't. But what they want to do is possess you because of how strong you are. And they think that if they own you, which they can't, if they possess you, again, it'll make them stronger. But the problem, and make them powerful, should I say, too, as well. But the problem with that is they want to resort to trying to break you again. It's a vicious cycle. That's because these people are in a vicious cycle. That's really what narcissism is, a vicious demonic cycle. And they want you in that vicious demonic cycle with them because this is how they live. This is how they function. This is how they survive. But not with you, kingdom people. But the truth is, they want to possess you.